Today we're going to Puerto Princessa. We are on our little bus, and trust me, after walking around in the heat and coming out of that stuffy sweat box room, I was so grateful to get on this air-conditioned bus. I was like, thank the Lord, we paid $100 more. So I'm nice and cool, I'm nice and calm, and I am ready. Went to the bakery, got ourselves some cakes and cookies. Went to the shop, bought some crisps and a drink, and we are set. Our bus even has telly with a film on. Like, we are absolutely winning right now. So, have a little look. Voila. So, we'll show you a little bit out the window on our way. Other than that, we'll see you when we get there.
Just touched down in Puerto Princessa, and there's about 1,000,001 people all trying to sell us their tricycle rides. So you got to say no about 1,000 times. Now we're just going to go and try and find a little guest house or room for the night. And yeah, we've got no idea where we're going. I'm just going to try and find something. Can't be too far, surely. So we just found our place. It looks like a little homestay. It's really actually nice, really nice. And I've just looked on the wall, and the food prices are so cheap. Look at this. I am going to have a field day here for food. Boy. Morning peeps, today is Underground Water Day.
Underground River.
Whoop. Excited?
Yeah, Underground River Day.
That's the one.
Underground water. There'll be underground water, but it's a river. I'm really looking forward to it. I found this ages ago, and been quite excited. Apparently it's one of the wonders of the world, natural wonders of the world, so I am very excited for it actually.
Gonna be going off. So we just arrived at the beach with the entrance to the Underground River, and now we've got to go and get on another boat to go actually through the river itself.
So we were going to do this ourselves. We were going to get a bike, come here, turn up, and then try and do it ourselves because we're all for a bit of road trips. But 800 for the bike, 300 petrol. Then when you get here, you've got to pay 1,160 for the boat. So you need like 6 people minimum to split that cost, otherwise it's still 1,160. And then when you get here to this beach, you've also got to pay for like a paddle boat to go through the river as well. So this tour cost us 1,800 per person, and before we've even paid for the paddle boat separately, then we would have already spent more than we have doing the tour, because the tour you get your lunch included as well. So chances are you're better off doing a tour, and we're all for doing it yourself, so just bear that in mind.
I feel like I'm back at work again. How do you feel?
Well, give me a jump.
Excited.
I'm excited, but you have little headphones in to tell you the story and information about the cave, so I can't really hear if you poke me in the back, but I'll try and get some really nice pictures for you because I'm at the front.
So just finished the underground river. How cool was that? All courtesy of Cody as well. The GH died, so she done good, didn't she? So now we're just going to go back to the main area, and I think that's it for the day. I think we're going to make our way home. It's about a 2-hour drive.
So we got back from our little trip to the underground river, which by the way we had no expectations for. We didn't really do much research on it other than how to get there because we were going to do it ourselves. Turns out a lot more expensive if you do it by yourself. So we paid $1,800 per person. That's for your van there, your lunch, your permits, your boats, everything. To do it yourself, you're paying $800 for the bike, $300 for the petrol. You then pay $500 entry fee, which includes the paddle boat in the river. You then have to pay 150 pesos for an environmental fee, 85 pesos for the audio device that they give you. So when you actually go into the cave, you're not allowed to talk. You don't want to disturb any of the bats or birds that are in there. So they give you an audio device to give you all of the information about the river and the cave and the walls and everything else that you need to know about it. So you kind of have to have it. Also, it costs 1,200 pesos to hire the boat. So when you get to the pier, you arrive at like the other side of Puerto Princessa to do the tour. And when you arrive at the other side, there's a port which takes you across the sea to a beach. When you get to the beach, you walk through a couple of trees, about a 5-minute walk, and then you're at a lagoon. And then that's when you get on your paddle boat to take you through the cave, through the river. So you have to pay 1,200 for the boat hire. So you can hang around and try and find people who are there also doing it themselves to try and get enough people to fill the boat, which is 8 people. So then it'll take your cost down a lot, but we figured that if you didn't find people and you're waiting around for a long time and you just can't be bothered with the hassle of waiting there all day not knowing if anyone's going to turn up, for the 2 people without food it's going to cost around 4,000 pesos, 4,500 if you're hungry people and you want to get food, and it's a long day so you probably will. So rather than paying 1,800 you're paying like a lot more, like over 2,000 per person, way over 2,000. So it is honestly really worth doing as a tour, which isn't something that we normally would choose. We'll always try and do the alternative. However, when we got there, because they were still doing the permits, we had a little bit of free time. So you will have already seen that we actually went and done a mangrove tour, which was 350 pesos per person. Absolutely recommended. It was a really nice little trip. We've seen snakes and lizards and whatever else, so 100% recommend that. So after we got back, we KO'd, we were knackered. It wasn't that much of a long day necessarily, it was just we were up really early, and when you're out in the fresh air and you're busy, it does knock you out a little bit. So we had a little nap and we're up, ready to face the world again, and we're just having dinner in a place called Belly Busters. I'll show you our dinner. We don't do that very often because we're too hungry to do it, but yeah, I've just had to order about 7 times because they didn't have anything that I wanted, so I had to make my own dinner.
Holy shit, people. Look at the size of that bad boy.
That is amazing. My belly ain't busting right now. I could eat it all over again and still be hungry.
Mine's busted.
This is a lie. My belly ain't busting.
Mine is full.
This belly's busting. It's the first time I've ever seen him with a muffin top. Did you see that burger? I'm not happy. I just had to get another drink to try and satisfy myself, because this is a bottomless drink, so it's refillable. So I was like, right, I'll get my money's worth here, I'm not full, you better give me another drink. I didn't even want the drink. So I managed to get me some street food on the way down. Demolished them before I could show you. They were like chicken in phyllo pastry, like a little spring roll, but just chicken. Delish. I'm happy again now. Back in our room, we would show you, but it's literally a net and a bamboo door. Net. And our makeshift door over here. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Take it back now, y'all. So we are just going to have a little look online and see where we're going to go next, all depending on the price, because flights to Cebu are a fortune. So we will update you tomorrow. We're going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. Give us a big thumbs up if you love us. That's all. Just only if you love us, alright? That's it. It's the only time you have to participate. Otherwise, subscribe. We've got some amazing things to show you. We thought the Thailand videos were pretty good. This place is just unreal. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. We love you, and we will see you again tomorrow.
It's the simple things in life you forget them.